What is up, Zolmates? If you read the title of this video, it is true.
That's right.
I just love this thing so much. Literally bought it today and we are already filming a video with it. So in this video, I'm going to be hopping into Ableton Live and I'm going to be trying to make a lo-fi trap kind of beat, heavy 808, chill vibes, heavily inspired by Billie Eilish and Zach Faraci. So let's hop right into Ableton. Okay, hello Ableton Live. So we've got a new project going and the first step that I think we're gonna do is set the BPM. So right now it's at 120. All new projects start at 120 and we're going for a lo-fi chill vibe. So I'm gonna bring this down a lot. I'm thinking 75. Let's turn the BPM on. All right, I like that, and we've got the ukulele out. So I'm obviously not a good ukulele player, I just got it. I've been playing guitar for a little bit, so if you're watching this video trying to find tips and techniques for the ukulele, this is not the video for you. It's mainly gonna be about how to mix your ukulele in your beat. So, the first chord that I came up with, these are some chords that are super chill, I like them a lot, they're not super happy, so the first one is this shape right here. Again, don't know what these names are, so we're just naming them out loud. So we got this shape right here, and then we go into this shape, and then we go into this shape, and then we do this shape again. So I'm just gonna play it real quick. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I've got a Rode NTK mic up here, which you can't really see. That's what I usually do when I record my acoustic guitar. But for the sake of this video, I think I'm gonna record this ukulele on voice memos on my phone. So if you have an iPhone, you can do this super easily. And if you have an Android, you can just do the recording software that they have on those phones. And I think it's gonna also give us that lo-fi kind of grungy feel that we are going for in this song. So I'm just gonna record those chords and then send them over to Ableton. All right, here we go. Just airdrop these to my computer. Sounds great, honestly. I really like the static in the background. It gives you that lo-fi feel, and I'm just gonna chop these up. I think I definitely want to do this, so let's get this right here. There we go. So on that one, I kind of messed up on that note. I definitely want to double these. So doubling is going to be a great technique if you're trying to mix your ukulele. So we've got this one, which is perfect. This one is also good. All right, there we go. Just saved these two. Now I'm going to go through the rest of the voice memos and find the sections that I did not mess up on. Okay, we have skipped to the future. We now have 5 different sections that I ended up saving. The first group is called verse, and if we go over here, it's just me strumming the chords once every bar, and I think that's going to be really good for the verse. It's going to open a good section up for my vocals to fit in, and then once we get to the chorus, we've got 3 savings, and I'm going to mute this last one right here. So let's give a listen to these 2 right here. What we're gonna do, we are going to be panning these 2, and then this last one right here is just the regular strummed chords. And I think this one's gonna be like super quiet, focused on the highs, and having delay on it. So now is the time to mix these sections. For the ukulele, I think ukuleles fit really good on the highs. So if we just go to this verse, and we throw in an EQ8. There we go. Let's select this first knob and do a low cut filter. So I'm just gonna be playing this and then slowly sweeping the lows out of this ukulele. I think that's a little too far, so let's bring it back about right here. And then I'm gonna select this 2 knob. I'm gonna turn the Q up so it's a little bit sharper. And as you can tell, when we play these chords, this spot right here, it's super resonant and it's super sharp. So I'm just gonna lower this a tiny bit, like that. Next up is going to be adding compression. So I'm gonna go to the glue compressor. Well, that didn't work. I'm gonna drag it down, there we go. And this compressor is going to be taking those super harsh strummed chords, and it's gonna be lowering it in volume a little bit. And then if some of the chords are quiet, it's gonna be bringing those up. So it's just gonna be bringing balance to these chords. We're gonna make the attack super quick, and then the release gonna be a little quick as well. There we go. We could just be satisfied with that, but whenever I throw on compression on doubled guitars, I usually like to throw one on one individual track and then another on the other individual track. I think it just brings a lot more balance to the doubled guitars or ukuleles. We're gonna go over here to our panning, and I'm gonna move one of these 50 to the right, one of these 50 to the left. I'm gonna rename this verse right, and then we're gonna rename this verse left. There we go. Now, ooh, that sounds really nice. I think it's time for reverb now. I'm gonna go to Valhalla Vintage Verb. Valhalla, you gotta sponsor me. You are my favorite plugin ever, and I don't think there's ever gonna be a debate. I'm gonna go over to ambiences. I really like the small ambience and the medium ambience. I think medium's gonna be really good for these ukuleles. So I'm just gonna bring in some of those highs, make the size a little bit smaller, and then play it. So the decay time is a little too long. There we go. Now that I know that the decay time is at the perfect length, now I'm gonna lower the mix and bring in that more natural guitar. There we go. I think it's sitting nice in the mix at 37. And just like the compressors, I usually like to throw individual reverbs on each track and make sure they're after the compressor. All right. So we definitely want the verse to be like this, and then the chorus is gonna be hitting right here, and maybe we have a little intro section, so I'm gonna duplicate this verse, move it up here, and make it yellow. Gotta get the colors right, gotta get the aesthetics going, and I'm gonna move it over here. For the intro, I'm gonna be throwing in a harsher low cut, and then I'm also going to be throwing in a high cut. Oh yeah. Maybe throw in a little bit of pedal just to give it that extra grit. There we go, and then the intro is gonna go into the verse. Woo! And then we've got the chorus down here. So let me do a little bit more mixing and get back to you. Hello from the future. Here is our structured out song so far. I'm loving it. First of all, I threw in this xole rain sample to start off the track, instantly put the listener in the lo-fi vibe, and this rain sample is from my xole drum kit volume 1. Go cop it, link in description. It's the best bedroom pop drum kit there is, in my opinion, but there is. And yeah, we just get this rain sample, and then it goes into our intro ukulele. And then we get into the verse section. and I just completely take out that rain sample. So that's a cool introduction to the verse, but I think we want to get, you know, a little bit more saucy. So I'm going to duplicate this little verse left thing, move it to the center. So we're just going to call this reverb. So we've got that chord, and we just want the start of this chord. So now we're going to insert an audio track, move it out of this group, set the color to, let's say, a little darker blue. And now we're going to go to that chord, and we're going to go to the reverb. You're going to want to bring the highs in, make the size a lot bigger. You want it to be very wide, and then we're going to make the decay time very long, and then boost the pre-delay just to make it a little bit more delayed. And then the mix is definitely going to want to be boosted to around 50 and up. Let's do that to make it a little bit more smooth. And now we are going to go to this audio track that I inserted, make it record the verse group right here, set it to record, and then press record up there. So as you can see, we just recorded that super reverbed chord. And now we're going to go right here, reverse it, and move it right about there. Delete that, come over here, do a little bit of that action. And now we're just going to lower the volume a little bit. Now let's give a listen to this introduction to the verse. Woo! That's perfect. I think I'm just gonna quickly, it's not gonna be quick for me, but I think video-wise, I think I'm gonna quickly just add the parts of this beat. I know I want a super heavy 808 right here, probably minimal drums in the verse, and then the intro, just leave it blank. So let's do the 808 first. All right, just threw in a simpler, and shouts out Ramzoid, just threw in his Beauty 808. And let's just play along with these. Usually when I do 808s, I like to have them higher and then move them down, so. Oh yeah, right there. Woo! All right, now we're gonna select them all, move them down an octave. This pitch hat is from my Soul Drum Kit Volume 1. Check it out. Alright, before I play you the sidechained beat, I think this is gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video helped you out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm definitely gonna be adding vocals to this beat. Usually after these videos, I post the songs on SoundCloud, but I have a little EP coming out pretty soon, and I think I'm gonna throw this on there just as a little bonus song, yeah, with some vocals on it. So get excited for that. It will be linked in the description if that ever comes out. Have a nice day, have a nice night, have a nice time. This is awkward. Peace.